workplace during World War II, and one of those women from Wichita Falls received a very special honor today. Taylor Newcomb was there. How was it?
Gwen, it was amazing. Rosie the Riveters were daughters, mothers, and wives. The term came from a popular song during the war telling the story of how when almost all the men went overseas to serve, these women went to work.
Well, they don't know anything about mechanics. Matter of fact, women don't know much about anything.
They worked as riveters, welders, even uniform makers.
President Roosevelt said in a statement today that the Japanese have attacked the Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, from the air.
Back in the 40s, when their sweethearts were called overseas, these patriotic women came together and never missed a beat.
Very. They did the work that the men did when they had to leave, and they did it well.
Lynn Saunders is a certified Rosebud, which means she's the daughter of a Rosie the Riveter.
She never spoke of it. I remember the Green Army truck coming to the end of our lane and pick my mother up every morning and take her to Wichita Engineering to work on the assembly line. And at 6 o'clock in the evening, that truck would bring her home.
Ina McIninch served as a welder when she was just 26 years old. Now she's 99, but she thinks she can still hold her own.
Would you like to be a welder on the ships again?
I wouldn't mind it. That was something I was doing that was necessary to be done.
The patriotism of the people from that era is just mind-boggling, and she still feels that patriotism. It's something we had to do. You didn't ask why, and you didn't ask where. You said, I've got to do it. Let's go do it. And that's a good thing about that era.
We was doing our job.
Doing your job. Very proud of her. Proud of her regardless.
God bless the Rosies. They did their part. Miss Ina, she told me, I just wish there was more I could do. I said, you've already done it. You've already done it.
After the war, McIninch had 2 daughters, worked as a phone operator, and eventually became an ICU nurse. Another Rosie the Riveter was a member of my family, my grandmother. She worked on the tail sections of the B-25 bombers, and it was one of the proudest highlights of her life. She was my inspiration and truly a fantastic woman.
Oh, the service of all the Rosies. Thanks so much, Taylor. In tonight's Friday Night Football preview, we take a look at a team which is no stranger to the playoffs, the Henrietta Bearcats.